My name's John. I was introduced to Comic-Con by my neighbor. We had just moved into the neighborhood here, and I went over to his house and just say hello because I saw he had some kids about the same age as our kids. And I noticed while I was walking up that his garage was open, and I thought I saw a proton pack from Ghostbusters, just kind of like a rough shell of one, and just remember thinking, oh, that's kind of interesting.
My favorite Comic-Con is Captain America, Iron Man.
I've got my kids to dress up. I've made costumes for them. The first costume I made was a Boba Fett for my oldest son, Dylan, which we debuted at Fan Expo last year. And it was a great hit. He had a ton of fun. And I remember him when we got there, and he kind of realized that there was a lot of people looking at him. He said, "Dad, you know what? I think everybody thinks my costume's really cool because I keep hearing them say how cool it is, and everybody seems to want my picture." So I guess I kind of got them introduced into it as well. So they got sucked into the Comic-Con world.
The Lego pieces and the vampire.
I think Comic-Con gives us a place where we can all just kind of go and you can get your geek on, and not be worried that people are going to think you're weird, because you know what? As weird as you might look, you can walk 20 feet down farther and there's going to be somebody even weirder than you.
The Golden Power Ranger. And
Welcome to Comic-Con!
I could dress up for the soccer barbecue that we have at the end of every soccer season for the kids. He let me borrow his stormtrooper outfit, and I didn't really know how I was going to feel dressing up, if I was going to feel weird. Or we get there, I get all suited up, he gets all this armor stuff on me, and we walk out, and you see these kids, and they just immediately, they're like asking you questions. They want their pictures taken. You got parents, they want their pictures taken with you. And within the first 5 minutes, I said to myself, you know what? This is fun. This is something I want to do more often.
I like dressing up like fall.
So this year for Comic-Con, I decided I was going to build my own costume, and it was going to be for me, and I decided on the Iron Man Mark 6. So the way I built it, after searching on all the forums and watching endless tutorial videos, I decided I was going to build the armor out of foam mats that are coated and then spray painted, and then the helmet out of fiberglass. So I'm hoping that it turns out really well, and I'm hoping everybody at the expo thinks it's pretty cool. weirdest thing I've seen, I was heading to the washroom at Comic-Con, and there was a big anime princess, big pink dress, pink hair, the whole works, and she's walking in front of me towards the washroom. And we're just about to the washroom, and I'm about to tap her on the shoulder to say, you know what, you got the wrong washroom. And she turns around, and it's a dude. And definitely a dude, and he's dressed up as a pink princess anime character. Not really sure why he thought that was the best character.
I like seeing R2-D2.
At the last Comic-Con, we entered my oldest son Dylan, Kale, my youngest, and my nephew Connor in a kids costume contest. And they were all standing in line waiting for their turn to go up on stage. And Kale started getting kind of scared, so we were a little worried that he wasn't gonna go up on the stage. So I sent my sister over and just said, you know what, you might have to go up on stage with him. It'll be fine. He'll be fine when he's up there. So after about, that was maybe 10 kids ahead of them, and Dylan goes up, does his Boba Fett thing. My nephew goes up and does his Darth Vader thing. And then it comes to Kale's turn. And my sister's holding his hand. And the MC calls Kale up, and Kale just lets go of my sister's hand and marches right up on stage and stands there with his hammer, and no fear at all. We were worried, but he put on quite a show for everybody there.